Hey guys, and welcome to another modding showcase. I'm Sean O'Connor here, and we're covering GM Spectre's WCW Saturday Night ROM hack for WrestleMania 2000. This is the SK edition. So what is the SK edition? It's a quality of life update for WrestleMania 2000. GM Spectre is updating all his mods to be running on the SK edition. So I'm going to be showing you some of the additions that are here with this mod, some of the updates. They are really cool. And of course, this is a ROM hack. This works on actual hardware. The link is in the description as always, and I think that's it, so let's get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with a little singles match here. So if you haven't seen the mod before, it's based off WCW from roughly 1987, 1988, all the way to 1994, just before Hogan comes in. So these are all your pay-per-views that are here, Saturday Night Worldwide, and all your big ones. So the championships are here, but I won't be showing one just yet. So we'll go through the roster and go through what's new. So Sting has his Great American Bash 90 face paint, which is really nice to have in there as well. And this one has also been imported. So it's really cool to have this for Sting, because obviously I'm so used to seeing the Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 face paint that's in there, and also this one that is ported from WCW NWO Revenge. So now we can create some really cool attires for the Stinger. Lex Luger has a new face. I think it looks absolutely sick and awesome. And there's Ricky Steamboat. He has new tights, so you can recreate the Dragon, his epic Iron Man match with Rick Rude, and also his feud with Stone Cold. Stunning Steve. We have Dustin Rhodes, Nikita Koloff, Big Van Vader, and Sid also has a new face, which comes out pretty cool here. So all hard hitters there. We have Ric Flair with a new face, looking really good. Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Barry Windham, Rick Rude. So 2 new tights for Rick Rude. This one looks absolutely, actually 3. That's one of the new ones. This is a new one too. This is him, with the long hair and everything, so maybe an NWA days Rick Rude. And of course, the last one here is this one, which personally might be my favorite. Looks absolutely fantastic. So Dangerous Alliance content incoming. Captain Mike Rotunda. The less said about him, the better for me. Dr. Death, Steve Williams. Animal Hawk, the Road Warriors. Ron Simmons also has a new face, I believe. And he also has his tights in here too, which is really cool to see. And Butch Reed. Michael Hayes, I think, has a new face too. And Jimmy Garvin and Terry Gordy. We've got our fabulous Freebirds. Rick has a new face, which looks fantastic, and Scott's might actually be my favorite of the bunch. This looks absolutely amazing. And there's my young Scott Steiner from when he was doing 450s and when he just started teaming with his brother Rick. Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express. Bobby Eaton, Stan Lane, the Midnight Express. Lord Steven Regal. Booker T, Harlem Heat have their singlet added in, which is looking really good. Stunning Steve Austin with a new face here, perfect for the Dangerous Alliance, also perfect for the Hollywood Blondes, and when he first comes in to the company. Brian Pillman, Tom Zank, I think Great Muda also has new face paint, which looks really cool. This possibly is my favorite gear right here. I think it's a custom I made. Terry Funk, looking fantastic. Johnny B. Bad. Marcus Bagwell also has a new face. I think Johnny might actually have a new face, but I'm not sure. But Marcus Bagwell definitely does. Paul Orndorff. Diamond Dallas Page has a new one. The Nature Boy Buddy Landell. Stan Hansen. And you've got Dan Spivey, Ole Anderson, Bunkhouse Buck, Brad Armstrong, Tommy Guilford, Wildfire Tommy Rich, Kevin Sullivan, Cactus Jack, Abdullah the Butcher. And now you've got new faces for Dusty Rhodes as well, which looks really cool. We've got Harley Race, Tatsumi Fujinami, The Assassin, Larry Sabisco, Colonel Robert Parker, and Medusa. And these are your new managers that have been added in for this one. So you've got Paul Ellering for LOD, Theodore Long for Doom, JJ Dillon for the Horsemen, Gary Hart for Muda and Terry Funk, Missy Hyatt for Eddie Gilbert, Jim Cornette for, of course, the Midnight Express, and Paul E. Dangerously too, looking very cool. The great thing about this as well is you're able to port over your cause from the original Saturday Night. So how do you do that? You go into the data section, the options, the data section, you put them all on your memory pack, then you change the name of the memory pack to the SK edition, and voila. So I have Scotty Flamingo here, 2 Cold Scorpio, Shane Douglas, Paul Roma, Terry Taylor, British Bulldog, which I don't know why, but this face just looks perfect for him. It's one of my favorite ones, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sags. So hopefully you're able to port over your cause and have a great time with this mod too. I'm sure Jessman will release a fantastic set of calls for it, even if he doesn't port over his, but I ported over mine because it's just easier. So let's see, out of everyone here, I think I'm going to go with Rick Rude because he just looks absolutely sick and he's one of my favorite wrestlers in WCW at the time. And we'll go up against Ricky the Dragon, who has just simply two of the best themes in WCW, in the WCW, as Rick Rude would say. Rick Rude was very much in the same vein as Bret Hart. Everyone was the WCW. But there you have Medusa. So yeah, this is the SK edition. I've had no crashes. I think this was released just last night or early hours of the morning, depending on where you are in the world. It was released while I was asleep. So yeah, as usual for me, you know, everyone else is in America. I'm in Ireland. I'm in Europe, so it's a bit different. But really love the presentation of this one. Really enjoyed it when it initially released. And because I was going through a big WCW kick on the network, and looking at this right here, right now, it just makes me so much more angry that they made that deal with Netflix, because that library, it's very hard to access now. So there's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and as you can see, the ropes are yellow. I'm sure someone is going to ask, oh, why didn't he do the black-yellow, or do the 3-rope combination? It's not possible yet. I do think one day it will be possible, or should I say, I hope it is one day possible. But I imagine it's only a matter of time before it eventually works. But the yellow ropes look really, really cool. Of course, there's codes to change the rope color to black if you prefer. I think I did that very early on. But as I can say here, I was really looking forward to this update. I've really enjoyed the SK edition of WrestleMania 2000, or of WrestleMania 10, and also the version of ECW House Party Mixtape mod. And what this means as well is that Spectre will go on to work on Project Outsider again, and I was super excited about that because the last time I played that I had a ton of fun with it. There's a lot of wrestlers hidden away in the call system, and now they're going to be made part of the roster, and it's such a crazy mod at the end of the day. I mean, it's amazing. It's chocked full of references to video games, to OSW, to like lots of wrestling memes. It's great. I love it, and I really enjoyed my playthrough. And if you want to see how wacky that story mode is, definitely check out my playthrough of it. I spend half of it laughing, like genuinely just laughing at how ridiculous all of it is. As the Ravishing One here takes control of the Dragon. Some of my favorite matches in WCW involving these two men: the War Games match, their Iron Man match at Beach Blast, which I think they tried to replicate with Rick Rude and Dustin Rhodes, and all credit to Dustin Rhodes. I love Dustin Rhodes inside that squared circle, but he just couldn't measure up to the Dragon here. But on this night, on this occasion, I'm giving you a very, very quick beatdown. Steamboat must be on his way out, or he's trying to collect that Lloyd insurance policy, because he's getting no offense in here. Muda's just going to spike him in the head, and we're going to move on to the next match. But taking nothing away from it, this might be my favorite of the trilogy. At the end of the day, it's really cool to have a mod that focuses on this period in WCW. The attention to detail is all there, and these updates are great, and you can swap out all the calls, and it's very, very easy to do, like I said. So I didn't lose anything switching over to this version, and it was very, very easy to do, and it's just really good. It's just really, really cool to have. So credit to GM. He's done a great trilogy. Project Outsider is going to be great, and I'm sure he has other projects lined up. I've seen him talk briefly about 1 or 2 of them, but I'm sure they'll be fantastic too when they come out. So I really enjoyed all of his work, and this will probably be the last time I cover him for a while, so definitely want to give him his flowers and say he's done a great job for the community. He's released 3 projects that everyone has really, really come together and really liked, and all of them have been fantastic. And even when there were bugs and problems with them, he went back, fair play to him, and he found the bugs. When the SK edition of WrestleMania X initially came out, people were having trouble with managers, and he went down there and he got it sorted, and now he's got this. Just excellent stuff. So hats off to him. I've enjoyed all of his work, and I eagerly look forward to the next version of Project Outsider. But I've got a special surprise coming for you guys pretty soon. I think there's going to be a new ROM hack coming out quite soon. I did talk about it in my previous video, for Super Slam Showdown, but there is something coming. If you've been on Twitter, you might have seen it. If you haven't, I won't spoil it, but there's going to be another ROM hack coming. It's coming from one of my favorite creators, and it's going to be quite good. It's going to be quite good. I'm excited to see the reception to it, and I'm excited to see what kind of possibilities it opens up, because there are a lot of possibilities out there now. But unfortunately for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I think it's lights out, and I do believe this is a ROM hack. This is a different move hack. Boom! Love that. Just like Rude would drop people. There you go. And there you go, Ravishing Rick Rude. Coming to take over the WCW. Just like that. What an absolute banging theme. And look at this, just wham! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He's simply ravishing. So let's go a little tag team action, shall we? Super Raw. Super Raw is my favorite arena in this game. It just perfectly, I think, captures the WCW feel from the time. So who else got a new face that I could show? Big Ron Simmons. Who's gonna step to Ron? Looks fantastic. Ron and the Stinger? Let's see, American Stinger. Taking on, let's see, we'll put Sid in there. I don't know if, yeah, they would have crossed paths. I'm sure they would have. Big Sid and Vader, the master of the power bombs. And we'll go for a no tag format here. So let's see, these two fools are stepping to Ron Simmons. I have to say, a lot of people talk about ECW and people coming in for short runs and everything, and they talk about Sid, obviously, and they really like Scott Hall's 2 or 3 matches that he had there. But this man right here might be one of my absolute favorite runs in ECW. Literally comes out and he just, Mikey Whipwreck is his opponent, and he's just like, Mikey, you don't want to do this. Stay in the back, I'm going to destroy you. And then he destroys him. And he's also feuding with 911 as well. It's just really, really cool. I didn't expect to enjoy Ron so much, but he's just such a hoss. Like, he's an absolute animal. And he's just great. Just really great in ECW. Should have been more in the WWF, but I mean, they had him come out in that ridiculous costume with the helmet on and everything. And while the Nation stuff was good, depending on your tastes and everything, I still think he could have been much more in the WWF during that time. But I think they had who they wanted to push in Ahmed Johnson, and well, unfortunately that didn't work out for Ahmed. But Ron Simmons, absolute hoss, absolute powerhouse. All of these men here actually capable of putting on great matches and just beating the fuck out of people, which is what you want to see at the end of the day. Big dudes beating the fuck out of people. That's what you need sometimes here. As Vader's going for a weapon here. Taunting on the floor is Big Sid. Hopefully no scissors incidents for Sid here. So break his arm. Oh, he's got a hockey stick. Good God. I'll just knock him to the floor here. Oh, that 3-point stance. You know, he's got that background. Good old Jim Ross would be saying there, you know, he's been working out at university. He was a quarterback for his team. He was amazing. I mean, if Brian Pillman was in here, oh my God. You'd never shut up about the Cincinnati Bengals. How Brian Pillman, he was such an amazing athlete. Such an amazing guy. I just like breaking arms, apparently. It's the only move I know how to do now. Oh, power bomb! Masters of the power bomb get power bombed. Oh my God, could it be? Samoan drop from Ron. Oh, I'm gonna give him the power slam. Just like how I won the world title, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you came to see. Oh, boom! He got him! 1, 2. Oh, Big Bad Vader, the mastodon himself, kicking out. Oh, stink fell flat on his fucking face. Oh, there should have been an Easter egg where Shockmaster was one of the helmets. You know, that'd be really cool. I should actually check the face paint. There might be something in there that I missed. I could do that. God, Ron Simmons is just on fire here. He's gonna hit a massive shoulder tackle. Was that a Scorpion Death drop? Oh! Ah yes, working a hold on the floor. The chin lock on the outside. What an amazing maneuver from the Stinger. Fans are going absolutely apeshit in the arena. Oh my God, what a huge power slam. Ron Simmons, an absolute beast of a human being here. Sid holding his head. Oh no, this isn't good. Oh, your masters of the powerbomb have Simmons right where they want him. He's fighting back. Oh shit, not good. Oh, Vader hammer. What an awesome wrestler Vader is. Like you can't watch a Vader match and not enjoy it. Like he's just so awesome. Like I saw that clip, it pops up on Twitter every once in a while of him in like, I want to say it's Jersey Pro Wrestling, Jersey All Pro Wrestling, where he's teaming with Mike Awesome against Samoa Joe and some guy, and he's just so much fun. He just absolutely clobbers Joe. Like there's no compassion for Joe. He just absolutely smashes him, and it's amazing. And when I watched him in Pro Wrestling Noah, he was flattening people with moonsaults still. He shouldn't have been doing the moonsault, but he's still flashing. He's still flattening Mizawa. He's still flattening Kobashi. Great to watch. And then, of course, in the WWF initially, quite fun to watch, but things went sour there quite fast. You know, Shawn Michaels and all that fun stuff. But there were still fun moments. His Rumble match with Goldust, pretty cool. Another power bomb. Boom! You totally believe Simmons could do it too. 1, 2. Oh my god! Sting using Vader's own German suplex that he used to kill Antonio Inoki. My goodness. Come here, you. Oh, big atomic drop. Oh, he won't be able to shit rat for a while. He puts him in the camel clutch, trying to make him humble. It's not gonna work tonight. Okay, I think one more powerbomb should do it. Oh my god. Sting! He picked Vader up. Never had a bad match together. Always awesome. And there we go. Simmons and Sting pick up the victory. So let's show one more manager, I suppose. So what manager would be fun to see? I always do enjoy a bit of Bobby Eaton. Great American Bash. So what? Who do we have? Who do we have? Cornette, Paulie, Gary Hart. I'll have to go with Muda, right? Muda looks absolutely sick. So these are kind of his 1989 looks, and then this is more... I based this one off when he would randomly come in like 92 or 93. I think he challenged Barry Windham for the NWA Championship, and he had a terrible match with Chono around that time too. On pay-per-view, I remember it very, very well. Let's go after Slick Rick when he's in his Spartacus cut hair era. Now we'll go with the purple. The Great Muda versus Ric Flair. I like the American flags, that's very cool. JTEX Corporation. Great Muda, Dick Slater, Terry Funk. All good stuff in 1989. I really like the year of 1989 in WCW. It's such a shame that it falls apart at Starrcade and then just progressively gets worse. Like for me, WCW was always one step away from absolutely just losing everything. Like it's amazing because obviously there's so much attention on the massive growth of 96 and 98 and all that stuff, but and the NWO and all that jazz. But they always seem to be on the cusp of something, and then they would just fall apart. Like if you think about 1993, because I was talking about that just for a sec there, they had Sid, they had Davey Boy, they had Hawk, and it all seems to just fall apart by the end of the year. Gotta change that rope to purple. Damn. So Muda, obviously absolutely electric around this time. His matches with Sting are great, then he goes over to Japan, he goes back to Japan, I should say, and starts using the gimmick in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and it's just fantastic. And it's crazy that they had that many, just those three guys, Chono, Muta, and Hashimoto, all come around at the same time and just be so charismatic and be so absolutely beloved by the fans, you know? Like, these are the guys coming after Fujinami, Choshu. That's a hard thing to do. But they were just so insanely talented, so insanely over. And this man, he was always the most charismatic to me. I love Chono, and I love Hashimoto as well. Hashimoto, like, you can't have a bad Hashimoto match. He just kicks the shit out of people. But I do love Muda. The designs, the feuds, like the hardcore matches. Well, they weren't hardcore matches, but you know, the matches where he was allowed to use weapons against Shinzaki or against Liger, where Liger becomes Kishin Liger for the first time. All just awesome stuff. And then obviously his return to WCW in 2000 was anything but amazing. Not very good. He did the JOB for Ernest the Cat Miller and the Feline. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely terrible. WCW, what were you thinking? Bringing in the Great Muda, but you know, fair play to him. At the end of the day, he reinvented himself. Oh, I can't use the backbreaker without going for the moonsault. Come on, Sean. Gotta know how to fucking wrestle, how to build a match. Oh my goodness, big suplex. And I mean, when you speak about Ric Flair, I mean, what can you say? Hey, you pull up any episode, a main event, worldwide, anything from the Crockett days, you put Ric Flair in there, and it's just the crowd is just going absolutely ape every single time. I love Flair. You can say what you want, yeah. It's the same match all the time. He did the same match a billion times. Oh, who's the new challenger? Oh, Hawk's in there? Oh, I'll do the same match. Oh, Sting's in there? Oh, Luger's in there? Always the same thing. But there's not one time you would ever find me not popping for it, not enjoying myself. If he keeps poking me in the eyes, though, I might just have to break every bone in his body. I think I have rope breaks off for some reason. I think I was doing some sort of hardcore match. Foolish. I do not have a mask to rip off, Rick. Oh great, holding my head already. It's such a risk. I just think he's gonna poke me. There we go. Ooh. Ha! Gotcha. Snap suplex time. There we go. Let's build some momentum now. There we go. A nice little armbar on the Great Muda. Yeah. Gonna take away your chopping arm. Who is he holding his ribs? Interesting. Trying to set him up for that elbow. You know the one. You know it's coming. Oh yes. Oh, perfect combination. You fucking beauty. Nothing better than pulling off a combination. That's the thing that you know, there's a lot of things that people love about the AKI wrestling games, and rightly so. But one of the things that I really love is just every button, every move is where I expect it to be. That was one hell of a dodge, by the way. I thought he was going to low blow me into space. Did you see that wind up? That was an insane wind up. But yeah, just every move is just where I expect it to be, and you can just recreate matches so easily, and it's lost on me, you know, when I play. Oh well, that's not good. When I play 2K25, I mean, they have this Muda in there, and he has the Shining Wizard. I'm just like, why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Why would you make me play this? You know? It's absolutely insane. But like, moves just aren't where I expect them to be. And I really think it's... oh man, I have to be really careful here. He might make me tap. And oh, I did! He broke my neck! My god! Well, there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ric Flair tapping me out. Damn. Guess it didn't go well for Muda at the end of the day. I can't end it on a loss, can I? Oh, I totally can. I don't know if there's that much else to show. I've showed the managers, I've showed the new face paint, I've showed some of the new faces. So I think I'll call it a day. Yeah, there's no problem there. But that's GM Spectre's SK edition for WCW Saturday Night. And this has been an excellent trilogy from GM Spectre, one of my favorite modders out there at the moment. I've enjoyed every single release that he's done, and now we have the most complete versions of all of his mods. So thank you for GM for putting out these mods, putting them together. Thank you for the community. If you want to show some love for him, I'm going to put his Kofi below. I'm also going to link his channel, so definitely if you go over there or you subscribe, tell him that Sean sent you. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and I think I'll be seeing you again for another modding showcase very, very soon. Anyways, this was another episode of Modding Showcase. I'm Sean O'Connor. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.